Tom Trento, Director of the United West, here on Tuesday, May 21st, 1 p.m. East Coast time, coming at you on X. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please share this with others. We are bringing you one big idea, one provocative thought, one insight into an element that will help all of us become more successful as we need to win 168 days from today, November 5, 2024. And the big idea is a rhetorical question. Did the president of Iran, Ebrahim Raisi, when he got killed in a helicopter crash a few days ago, did he make it directly to paradise? Did the president, who's an Ayatollah, top dog, Shia scholar, next in line to be the number one Ayatollah in Iran, is that guy right now, as we're here, is he in paradise, enjoying 72 virgins and wine and food and unlimited sex and all the stuff that's not allowed on earth? Is that where he is? It begs the question on the concept of being a martyr. Iranian press the other day released a report that said 9 individuals on the crashed helicopter have been martyred, including unidentified crew members and the foreign minister who was directly involved in the October 7th attacks in Israel. And then the press release goes on to say, Iranian press release, as representatives of the heart of the axis of resistance. So these people that were on that helicopter were part of the attack in Israel, October 7th, and now the campus protests going all over the United States, part of the resistance. They will be remembered for their steadfast stances in support of Palestine and for their resistance against Zionism, Israel, and imperialism, the United States. Raisi's last speech in Azerbaijan before the helicopter crashed, he stated, "The Palestinian cause is the foremost cause in the Islamic world." So here's the insight we want to share. It's a nuance, but really it's a critically important one. Shia Muslims and Sunnis, but this is a Shia approach right now, they believe if they die in a jihad, and I don't know what the jihad was, they were on a mission to open a new dam in Azerbaijan, but when you're in the Islamic world, and when you have 56 Islamic nations, and when you have Muslims leaving those 56 Muslim nations because they're deplorable, they're derogatory, they're failed states, they're unfair states. Muslims don't even want to live in their own 56 nations. Where do they go? They go to the West, they go to Europe, they come to the United States, to Canada, to Australia. How many Australians are moving to Iraq? How many Canadians are moving to Syria? How many Americans are moving to Saudi Arabia? You never see the West moving into Islamic countries. They're horrible. But you see Muslims leaving Muslims countries coming into the West, Western countries. Well, somehow you have to maintain glue in Islamic jihad so that it doesn't evaporate and you have no warfare anymore between the house of Islam and the house of the rest of the world. And that is martyrdom, the concept of being a shaheed. I have seen video after video of Muslim women in the Middle East praising Allah for having 4, 5, 6, 7 boys, even girls. Why? We dedicate our children as shaheeds. We want them to die in jihad against the Jew for Allah. This is the mindset of Islamic jihad. To the West, it sounds incomprehensible. That's the mindset. Why? Because of the deplorable life most Muslims live in, they have to have an appeal to an afterlife that is much better. And if you die in a jihad, a formal war, then you don't have to go before Allah on the judgment day, which can be a horrible day. You get translated immediately. And that's what Iran is saying now about these leaders. Imagine if they said, we have no idea where these guys are. There'd be so much demoralization in the Islamic world that they go, if we don't know those guys made it, if they're not secure, How are we going to be secure? So martyrdom is a scam. It's a gigantic scam, a falsehood propagated upon Muslims to make believe they get rewards for killing Jews, killing Americans, killing infidels. Think of a God that says, I will reward you with sex if you kill that Jew over there. What is that all about? Well, that is the distilled essence of what is promised to the president, the Ayatollah of Iran, who got killed a few days ago. It makes no sense. But these are the people we're dealing with, and it drives them in a way that is beyond normal comprehension, a level of dangerous ferocity. That's where we are. We're going to give you more about this in the future. Bring it down, bring the cookies down on the lower shelf, help you see why there's so much animosity, anger, and ferocity on the college campuses today by Muslim students and now the Marxist revolutionaries joining them. Tom Trento on Tuesday, the 21st. Thank you for joining us. Go to theunitedwest.org. Check out everything we're doing to fight for America and to get good people elected on November 5th, 2024. Take it easy.